Alright guys, TheEdgeOnBlades down about my August EDC as well as an account update. As usual, I'll do my EDC first because most of you are just interested in that, and this on everything else. I'll have that coming up as well. So we'll jump right into it. Of course, starting off in my right front pocket. You heard that wave out of there. I have my Kershaw Blur. Still carrying this every day. Great knife. And as you can see, I added a wave on there so I can just whip it out of my pocket and pops to attention. It is assisted, I don't really need it, opens fast anyway, but now I have that added bonus of just being able to pull it out of my pocket and have it pop open for me. Really easy to do if you don't mind. I use this knife hard. I stabbed a Coke can earlier, just for demonstration purposes, so I'm not shy about using this knife. And I do have a brand new one that I'm keeping just for my collection, so I don't need to worry about it too much. But I was thinking, it just came to me randomly today that I wanted to do this. So I got one of those bolts that you can tighten by hand like a wing nut. And I cut part of the wings off of it. And I went and bought some crazy glue. Bought crazy glue because of that commercial with the bungee jumping. So I wanted crazy glue just because of that. So their advertisement worked. But crazy glued that onto the top of the knife. Took a couple tries to get a couple nuts here to get it to a good one that would stay on there and not just go flying off when I whip it out of my pocket. But I think it's good now. It's been pretty sturdy. I just whipped it out a couple times and hasn't broken off yet. So there's that up on top of my blade there. Just for quick deployment out of the pocket. I don't know if I'll be able to show you once I actually put it in my pocket. I'll probably do that later. But yes, still carrying the blur there. Also, as always, in my right front pocket, I have my cell phone. It's charging right now, but I can unplug it. And right there again, I have it face down. Just because, a lot of people call and text, I don't want the screen to light up and have a number on there. And you have to go back and refilm or edit that out because someone's phone on your screen. So I just don't want to do that. In my back, in my right side pocket, still carrying the paperweight, just so like if I have magazines or something that I'm looking at outside, they don't blow away. That's why I have that. In my left front pocket, still got my keys here. Not too much has changed with them. Took the Las Vegas thing off, it broke, has some other stuff on there. Keys are always changing. I can't even do an EDC on that because what I put on my keychain is never the same from day to day. But today that's what's on there. Also in my front left pocket, I have a money clip. This was a graduation present from my relatives in Wisconsin. And Texas, can't forget them. But it's a very, very nice money clip. Not for my keychain, but that kind of thing. But, pretty cool design. It's not the standard design like on this one, where you just put the money in and hope it kind of stays in there. This is from the Norwegian Sun. Great cruise. Took it to Alaska. Love the ship, love the experience there. But this is what I'm carrying. I think it looks extremely classy. Just with the black and the silver here. And then it locks the money in. Like so. Let me close it. And I have that in my front pocket because I hate taking my wallet out every time I have to buy something. I have to take my wallet out, I have to count everything out, put it all away, fold it back up, make sure all my cards are there and nothing dropped out, put it back in my pocket, button it up. It's just a pain. So I find that having my cash separate from my wallet, or at least some cash separate from my wallet, has been just one of the easiest and one of the best decisions I've made. And again, if you lose your wallet, you don't lose all your cash, and if you lose your money clip, then you don't lose, your wallet and, all your cards and your driver's license and all that stuff. So that's kind of why I'm carrying that. It's just, I think, something smart to do in my, that's that, for that pocket. In my left side pocket, I have, let's show you real quick, something in there. I'm not going to put that in here. In my back right pocket, of course, I still have my wallet, same wallet, trying to get it out now. Like I said, it's a pain to get out of my pocket. Same wallet as usual, bifold, eel skin wallet, got my debit card and all that stuff in there, driver's license, school ID. I do carry $1 million around with me all the time. There's that, and where can I put that? Right there, I guess. And I think that's it. Oh wait, no. And then clipped on my belt, as always, I have that carabiner just for I don't know why I have that. Well, I drive a Chevy. It's a Chevy Trailblazer, so Chevrolet. Like I said, this can be like a last ditch self-defense. You can clip things on there. If you're using your just run it in real quick, you can just clip your car keys on there. You don't have to put it in your pocket. I don't know. Make what you will of that. I don't really ever use it. It's just clipped on there just in case I find a use for it. So that is my current EDC, and now for my account update. First of all, contest. Yes, the contest is over in the fact that you cannot submit video responses anymore, or inbox me PMs. I had one person do that, and I did verify, so they will be included. How I'm going to do the select the winner, it's going to be difficult. I'm probably just going to do a whole separate video dedicated to that kind of stuff, the contest. Talk about everyone who entered, thank everyone, and do that. So if you are waiting for contest news, that will be coming up in the near future. I still have to go through and make sure everyone did everything they're supposed to, all that kind of stuff, and then I'll have a video talking all about that and declaring a winner and shipping off whichever prize they choose, whatever they want, and then that'll be over with. What else on my account? I'll be doing still be uploading videos, but for those of you who don't know, and most of you don't, a couple people that I talk with on here regularly know. But tomorrow, today's Wednesday. By the time most of you watch this, it'll be past midnight, so it'll be Wednesday. And Thursday, I leave for college. Going back to school at Georgia Southern University. A couple of you saw my hat. Got another lanyard here. Still haven't, I'm still a Wisconsin fan, always will be. But, I do have a Southern lanyard and keychain, and you saw my hat in the other video. But, it'll be hard for me to film knife-related videos because it is a public school, and I cannot have all my, I can't have half the stuff that I normally do videos on while I'm there. So what I'm going to do is film like crazy tonight, tomorrow, and just get as many videos filmed as I can. Now I know I'll get some mixed feedback on this, but I'm going to upload one or two at a time instead of doing them all at once, but I'll have them on my computer, which I am bringing with me, of course. And I'll still upload them. Of course, I'll check inboxes regularly, respond to all the comments, everything I normally do. But in the video area, it'll be interesting because I'll have to film everything before I go, and while I'm back, I'll be coming, I'll come back home and stuff, like I'll go off campus a lot and be able to film videos, so my videos aren't going to stop. They may slow down for a little bit when I get back into classes, but don't worry, my channel's not going away. I did talk with one of my really good friends, and I talked with my cousin, and it's possible that I will not leave the channel completely, and give it to them, but it's possible that I'll allow some of my friends to film reviews and stuff like that, and then send them to me, and I'll upload them, as, have them as guests on my channel, and something, I'll get more into that later. But right now, if you watching this video right now are interested in filming, reviews and stuff, and maybe you only have 3 or 4 subscribers, or maybe you have thousands of subscribers but you just want to reach more people, feel free to contact me, and I will be possibly posting videos. Obviously I'll give you credit for them, and I'll tell you that this, I didn't film this, but I'll possibly do that. So if you're interested in something like that, contact me on here, comment, inbox, whatever, and I may be able to do something like that. But like I said, I'll have probably 20 videos when I go down, and I'll only be down there until the beginning of September, and then I'll come back and be able to film more. So I'll still be pumping out videos. You won't even know I'm gone, except the fact that I just told you, so I'm going to be gone. But hopefully my channel will continue to coast along and put out a respectable amount of videos for you all. Other news. Trying to think. I can't really think of anything. Obviously, I'm looking to sell a bunch of my knives. Gotta make money for college, but the ones I've done reviews on, stuff like that, I'm not gonna sell anything that I'll need on the channel. I'm also thinking about buying knives. I'm talking to Sherman 614 actually about possibly buying some of his knives. So don't worry about the channel. It may slow down. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of stuff that I have going on in these next few weeks here. But don't lose faith, don't lose hope here. I'll keep my channel going, and I'll still be putting up videos. So don't worry about that. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know. I still have this that I gotta do a review on. I don't know if I've done it. I have to go through my videos. I only have 50, but I'm film a bunch of them at a time. So I'll have to go through my little booklet here with all my YouTube info on it and see what videos I've done and what knives I need to do videos on. As well as some gear reviews. I have some gear reviews coming up, just a whole bunch of stuff. So definitely don't worry that I'm leaving for college. I'll still be putting stuff up. I have this sitting out because I'm going to be doing a review on this. This is an MXC tool. It's got 2 angles here for the blade. Just a lot here, I'll have a review on this, but this is one of those magic saws, and it cuts through pretty much everything: concrete, wood, metal, I think possibly glass. I have to look at the packaging and stuff if I still have it and see what that blade is. But I'll have a review on that, because that's a blade and it cuts pretty much anything, so gotta have a review on that, check it out. As well as just a bunch. I mean, I have tons of ideas and tons of stuff that I'm still thinking about doing, so really don't worry. I have a flashlight I gotta review, I have some new knives, we got that Leatherman, we got fire starters I'm doing a review. Like, I got so much stuff that I still have to film, and that's what I'll be doing later tonight and over the next couple of days before I go, is just filming everything that I can't film while I'm down there, and then save it all on my computer, and then upload them, periodically, so you guys don't miss out on anything. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Sorry for wasting 16 minutes here just rambling on. But, as always, I really do appreciate all the views, all the comments. I'm up to 150 subscribers, and that just, I'm incredibly happy about that. One thing, I said I wasn't gonna, have ads on my channel and stuff. But I've been talking to people, and I'm thinking about doing something where maybe my older videos have ads on them, not my new ones. And then people who are subscribing to me see all my videos ad-free, but maybe people who are searching back and trying to find something who don't really know about the channel, those videos will have ads, and Google sets priority on videos with ads. So if they do a Google search, some of those videos can come up, and not only will be helpful in kind of being a catalyst to more people discovering the channel, but also possibly will make some money so I can buy more knives. Obviously, anything I make through this YouTube channel, I'll put it right back into it. So I'm not sure about that, so you don't have to worry about that yet. But that's about everything I can think of for the EDC. If you want to see more on this little wave here, let me know. Or this little, whatever. That little piece of metal super glued to my knife there, kind of a budget thing to do, but whatever. Just let me know. And obviously I'm always accepting advice for the channel, and always accepting ideas for future videos and stuff. So, as always, thank you very much for watching, and check back soon, because there's no shortage of ideas coming through. So, sorry about the long video, and see you next time.